Oh God, these people are liars out here. They are true liars. Let me tell you something. One thing that I learned about life is when you are a good person, you know who you are, you have direction in life, you try to live a squeaky clean life. Not saying that you're perfect, but you try to live positive life. You're not hurting nobody. You're just being authentically you. You're walking in your truth. You're walking in your power. And these people, what they will do is they will try to ruin your reputation. You know what I learned in life? I've learned that these people that try to ruin your reputation, they do this because they don't have nothing on you. They don't have nothing on you. So what they do is they try to dig for information on you by asking you questions. So say, for instance, a coworker. Because I know we all can relate to this. A coworker. They'll see you. They'll try to get acquainted with you. And what they'll do is they'll start asking you little odd questions. Like, for instance, say you're new at the job and you just starting a job, right? So you know when you're new, people like to ask you little questions. The first thing people like to ask you is, where did you work at previously? I hate that question. I hate that question. My thing is when people ask me that, I'm like, why? Why do you want to know where I worked at previously? Are you the interviewer? This is what's going through my mind. But these people ask questions like that. Then they start to ask you questions. Oh, how many siblings you have? Oh, are you married? Oh, what do you do outside of work for fun? They start asking you little intrusive questions. And what I've learned is just being how I am, I'm very private. I give people what I want to give them. So when you do that, especially chosen ones, we're not very talkative like that in the beginning with people. We have to fill people out. And you know why we're like that? Because we've been through a lot of heartache and pain. We've been targeted a lot and we've been lied on a lot. So what these people do is they'll ask you all these questions. And when you don't really give them enough information and they feel like you're too private, they start making up lies. Like, for instance, I learned that a couple of people where I go to all the time, these people were making up lies and they were trying to say that I was a sugar baby. These people are pathetic. They were trying to say that. They was even talking about my Chanel. I wonder if it's real. I wonder if it's that. She comes in with this stuff. Girl, I heard it was fake. I heard they saying they heard this, but they didn't hear that from nobody. They're making up lies. You know why? Because they're jealous. So they're going to try to defame your character by saying you wear fake stuff. And you know what I said? Even if it is fake, say for instance it is fake, you can't afford it. You can't even afford the fake because the fake Chanel is too expensive for the average person. So what are you worrying about if I'm wearing something fake? But they do that to try to make you look like you ain't nothing. Okay? Then they go around lying on you. Oh, I heard that she's using a man to pay for stuff. And then because I let somebody know in my situation, I had let somebody know, and I talked too much in this situation, and I didn't give a lot, but I gave just a little. This is why I stopped talking to people altogether, because when you just tell them little stuff, and I gave a little bit. So this is why they came with the conclusion. Oh, she must be a sugar baby. She this, she that. These people are liars. So what I said to a person, and this is a person that was on the same. They were over me, but I thought I could have a conversation with them because I didn't know how silly this individual was. I went and I told this individual. They were asking me, what did you do before you came here? And so I said to them, I said, well, to be honest, I took a whole year off of work and I was working. Oh, really? I said, yeah. And I went into other details and I was like, but I did this and that and that. And, just went into little stuff. Man, this person went and oh my God. Next thing you know, they on the job talking about all this stuff that is nobody's business. But it was made up. It was made up stuff. It was made up all because I lived, I guess they felt like I was living a better lifestyle than them. So what they do is they went around trying to ruin my reputation. Oh, she got a sugar daddy. She got this name. But I'm like, even if I do, what business is it of yours? And why are you going around saying that? Do you think I give a damn? I don't give a damn. I'm still going to live a good life. But the thing is, they're saying these things to try to ruin your reputation. So they're going around telling different people this, so they can get many people to look at you in a bad light. Then basically you ain't nothing. You just out, you just, oh, look at her. She ain't what y'all think. This is what she's doing. She's just going around. They're lying. They're taking it a step further. You know she was a stripper. And this one person, how stupid this person was, they didn't think I could read in between the lines. I was having a conversation with, a young lady. And we were talking. And this person had a nerve to come out their mouth and say, what you say about a stripper pole? I said, what? I was taken back because I said stripper pole. What are you talking about? I didn't say that about her. And the girl looked at her funny. I looked at her funny. And I said, well, why would she say anything about a stripper pole? Because I didn't even say, oh, I thought you said, I thought you said something. I said, the devil is a liar. That devil is a liar. You saying it because you're jealous. Because I dress sharp and I look nice. So now you're trying to say that I was a previous stripper. What are you trying to say? That I dance for money because I wear nice, expensive stuff that you can't afford? Where are you going with that? But you see how these people try to lie? I've had plenty of people try to assassinate my character, even in old neighborhoods I lived in. These people would lie, just lie. And I'm like, where is all this coming from? Because you don't even know me. But because of the looks of me and how I conducted myself and how nice I looked and how I didn't bother nobody, these people made up their own assumptions. And with their assumptions, they started telling lies. They tried to make their assumptions truths. So what they try to do is they try to defame my character. You know she got all that nice clothes. You know she lived like this because she's a stripper. These people are mentally impaired. I'm going to get a shirt made. Don't pay attention to people. These people are mentally impaired. Something's not right in their brain. I always say I would be a damn fool to sit there and judge a person I don't know, and then judge them, and not just judge them, but then take it a step further. Oh, I'm going to make up these perceived notions of this person, and I'm going to go around, and not only am I going to just think what I want to think about this person, I'm going to make it my reality, and I'm going to go around with this stupid ass reality, and I'm going to go around telling all the people I can tell, so everybody can look at her in a bad light, or look at him in a bad light. These people there's something's wrong with them, mentally ill. I would be a damn fool for that. This is why I say people, when people are coming to you and they ask you questions, don't give them nothing. You know why? Because these people will, you know what they would do? They will go around and they will lie on you. They already made their what do you call it? They already made their perceived notions of you. They already made up in their mind that you wasn't, you know, whatever they wanted to think of you. But imagine if you give them something. Now they can really take it a step further because you give them something. So if you give them something, they can make it something. So imagine when you don't give them nothing. They still lie. They still go around telling lies and saying stuff that doesn't make sense at all. And by the time you turn around, everybody looking at you with these dumbass eyes. I heard this, I heard that, she ain't no good. Like damn fools. Because a lot of these people that they go and tell these lies to ruin your reputation, they believe you because they want to believe it because they don't like you either. They can't stand you either. So these people that's believing the lies, best and believe, they are happy to hear the lies. Because one liar will tell another liar a rumor, and then that liar is a liar, and that liar going a liar, them liars all come together. They just little demons all together because the whole objective is you, and they don't like you. So now it could just make you look bad. Let's just go defame her character. These people have nothing on you. They don't know you from Adam and Eve, but they gonna go and tell lies on you. These people are so mentally impaired. You gotta be careful. You know, they start trying to conjure up stuff in their head. Well, you better watch her because you know she got all that nice stuff. Well, now she got all that nice stuff. Maybe she was boosted. Maybe she stole that stuff. That's why this damn person said to me, "Oh, you wear so much Chanel, you robbed the store." You see where I'm going with this? Why would you say something like that about me? Why? In a professional setting. What are you trying to say? I'm a thief now. Why would you say that? Because you're trying to say something. Oh, I'm gonna give her a compliment, but it's underhanded. But for real, I'm trying to see, did she steal that? Did she boost that? Did she use a fake credit card? You know, people are mentally sick. So they'll make up all this stuff because they don't have the lifestyle that you have and they can't afford the stuff that you can. So they'll go and lie. You know she stole that. Keep a close eye on her because I think she's still mentally impaired. Now this dumb idiot got everybody at this place, at your workplace, looking at you like, keep a close eye on her, because they want to believe this stuff. These people want to believe, they want to defame your character, they want to make you look bad. This is why I don't trust nobody. I don't care how nice they come. I love you. It's one person, they say it all the time, I just love you. And you know what, am I here be thinking, yeah, this person, no. I see how you look at me when I'm doing stuff. I'm on the other side of the store and I'm doing something and you looking at me like, what is this? You think I don't see everything? A lot of these people are fake. They are fake, okay? And the thing about people is they sit there and they make it seem like they like you, but they can't stand you. Not only can they not stand you, they can't wait to say all these ugly things about you so that they can get a whole rally of people to look at you in a bad light. This is why when that horrific lie was told about me trying to get my siblings, you see what I'm saying? Defamation of character. Trying to ruin my reputation. I said, I won't tolerate that. I don't give a damn. So now I'm going to just say, oh, that's just, I'm over it. And that's bullshit, people. I'm not over nothing. You know why? Because that is a horrific lie. And that's defamation of character. And somebody's trying to ruin my reputation. And the reason why they're trying to ruin my reputation is because of jealousy. It's because of jealousy. Ain't nothing. It's the big capitalized J. Jealousy. And it's sad because it's like, you don't know where all this is coming from. And the crazy part is this been happening to me since I was a kid. I remember, this is how long ago this was. I think I was around like, I had to be like 15 years old. I never forget this. And this is why I say people will do anything to make you look bad. So they will do anything to make you look bad. And this little young girl, she was younger than me. And that's why I said the devil can use kids. He can use whoever. It doesn't matter. It's shameful, but it's true. He can use anybody to lie. Because, you know, these little demonic entities can jump in anybody to make you look bad. And she was, you know, younger than me. I think I was probably like 16. This little girl probably was like 13. So I was older than her. And I was walking down the street. I was leaving school. And I was minding my own business. And I was walking past her. And she was standing aside. And I was walking. And I just smiled at her. Because that's the type of person I am. I've always been a sweetheart since I was a kid. I'm different now. I'm really not a sweetheart no more. Because I've learned how evil and demonic people are. And what they get into. So now I'm just like, no. Give a damn. And I don't let nobody try to make me see things differently, because these people are here that's trying to make you see things differently. A lot of them are the ones that's defaming your name. But anyhow, I was walking down the street and I seen a little girl or whatever like that. I smiled, and come to find out, the little girl I smiled at, she was related to a young lady that I was like a year over, and she, you know, I went to school with her. We was on the same side. So next thing you know, and I'm walking past, I'm on the next block. Next thing you know, the girl that I, you know, went to school with, which was her older cousin, she comes running up to me. Excuse me. I never forget this. It was like yesterday. I said, yes. You see her? I said, yeah. I just actually see her. I smiled at her. Well, she said you rolled your eyes at her. What? I said, no. You know, I don't roll my eyes at her. Well, this is my cousin, and I know she wouldn't lie about something like this. I said, I didn't roll my eyes at this young lady. The young lady looking all stupid. I never forget. It was like yesterday. I said, I know. She said, well, that's crazy if you did because you older than her. Just leave her alone. I said, this is crazy. Then they walk away all stupid. You know what I said? I said, since I was a child, people been trying to make me look terrible. Lying. I said, oh, this little girl lying. You know, I knew it was a demon because I'm like, when I was young like that, I never had a warped mind like that. My mind wasn't warped enough to see somebody and lie and say they rolled their eyes at me or they bumped me. My mind's not warped that way. Because I don't have demons in me. You know, I'm not evil. I'm not demonic. So I wouldn't go around just seeing somebody, a stranger, because they smiled at me or made eye contact with me and say, oh, look at how she looked at me. She rolled her eyes at me, because that would be a damn lie. If it's true, it's true. But if it's a lie, it's a lie. And that's something I'm not going to just put in my head, manifest it in my own head. And so from that day forward, I said, damn, I kind of stopped, like, just looking at people and talking. I said, damn, this little girl lied on me. And it hurt my feelings because I was young. I said, why would I think I cried about it when I got home because I was young. So why would that little girl lie on me? And in my head, when I was young, I said, the cousin was acting like she wanted to fight me. And I said, this is crazy. But the point I'm trying to make is that was trying to defame who I was. So that little girl, you know, she lied on me. And then she told her big cousin this. And now her big cousin going back to the school telling everybody, yeah, she rolled her eyes at her. Something must be wrong with her. She's older than her. Trying to make me look like I'm a horrible person. So as I said, since I was a child, I've been lied on. I've been lied on. I have stories for days how people have lied on me. Even when I wasn't present. Even when I was not present, people would tell me, don't you know you wasn't here? And this person trying to say you said this and you wasn't even here that day? And somebody in the background would be like, Leah wasn't even present that day. She wasn't here. Yes, she was. They're a liar. No, and the guy would use somebody say, no, she wasn't. She wasn't here. And she did not say that. She did not say because she was not here. And they looking, oh, I thought she was here. No, you're a demon. You trying to make me look bad. People have been trying to defame my name since I was a child. These people are demonic and evil entities. And let me tell you something. A lot of these people, when they can't get in your business and you private, what they do is they want to go and make up lies and destroy your character. This is what these demonic entities do. Workplace, family members, they can do it too. Strangers you don't even know. Like the people in my own neighborhood that were saying all this stuff. Oh, she must be a stripper. I said, the people are mentally impaired. They don't even know me. They don't even speak to you people. Because I dress well. And first of all, I'm like, I have nothing against strippers. I love everybody. Whatever your lifestyle is what it is. But I'm like, come on. Like, but even if I was, what business is it of yours? And who told you I was? Did you see me? Did you walk into a club and see me twerking my cheeks all across the room? And smiling and put my... No. So why are you saying that that's something I'm doing? That's because these people are evil. They're liars. They're evil. They're liars. And it was a man doing it. Oh, yeah, I think she's a stripper. With his broke ass. I'm gonna look at this little broke dummy. Well, I found out who it was. So look at this little sad, broke porch monkey. Disgusting. Lying on me. Trying to make me look like I ain't nothing. Not saying that if you a dancer, you ain't nothing, but I'm just saying. Trying to make me, well, the reason why she look dressed up like that, because you know she lives a nightlife. You're a damn fool. You're a damn fool. And you going around spreading, spewing out lies out your mouth. And the people that's believing it is because they're haters too. They're jealous too. People that believe nonsense instead of doing investigation themselves and trying to figure it out to get to the root of the issue and get to the root of knowing you, they believe it because they haters too. I would never just believe anything I hear. Not, especially not from these stupid ass people. These people are stupid. They're dumb as hell, a lot of these people. A lot of them come to me, you know this. I'm like, yes, well, show it to me. You gotta show it to me. Is this true? It's true. How do I know it's true? How do I know it's true? You can tell me anything. And I'm not going to jump on the bandwagon because you have not brought any type of, proof to show me that this person is like that. Why would I believe anything you stupid people say? So I'm just supposed to believe somebody, you know she's into that. Really? Well, I don't know. That's what I said. I don't know what she's into. I don't know what he's into. I don't know what these people are into because listen, I'm not with them. I'm not, they be scamming. Really? I don't know anything. Where did you get this information from? Because see, I asked them, well, where did you get that information from? You know them personally? No, but that's what I heard. You see what I'm saying? So you go around and you don't know them personally. They didn't come tell you that, but this is what you heard. You know how these damn stupid ass people do that? Because they are monitoring your life. They know you from a distance. Some people don't even know you, and they making up lies on you. People at restaurants and all, they making up lies. They are liars. Clothing store, she buys so much clothes, something ain't right. Like I said, check her ID next time she come in here. Make sure it ain't nobody else. How is she affording this? I think she's scamming me. Make sure you check her ID. Stupid ass people. I'm like, look at you little stupid people. No common sense whatsoever. And then you just trying to ruin somebody's reputation and make people look like they ain't nothing. That's why, for me, it's just like, When I encounter people, I almost know a lot of these people, they got the same characteristics. A lot of them is not different. I hate to talk like that, but they're not. They're not different. You have maybe one or two people that you could pick out off your hand and be like, wow, this person's a decent human being. This person really got to know me for me, and they really did not fall into the crowd of the people that was trying to ruin my character and spread lies so people could look at me with these crazy eyes. She's bad. She's not a good person. Something's wrong. Please. A lot of these people, they like that lie. They love that. That's why I said when people are making up lies on you, don't think it's just one person. They get a whole group of people to make up lies with them, and that's to ruin your reputation. That's to ruin you, because they don't like you, because they can't find nothing on you. Your life, you're living a good life. You're living a life that they wish they could live, half of these people. You just living and being happy and walking around dressed up nice. Even if you dress regular, it don't matter. Because clothes don't make you, your character make you. So you could just, and your personality should make, your heart should make you. So you could just be walking around just smiling. Good morning, how you doing? And these people be like, what the hell is she so happy for? She's sneaky. You know, I think she's doing this and that and that. The next thing you know, the whole place, corporation is calling you sneaky. Don't even know why they're calling you sneaky. But that's still a defamation of character. Because now other people are looking at you like, well, is she sneaky? Let me check it out and see what she's doing. So now they're looking at everything you do. These people are evil. They're evil. That's why I'm like, no. Don't be out here being naive and stupid to people. And thinking people, everybody's not like that. You better vet people. You better really get to know people, because a lot of these people are lying on you, and you wondering why when you step into certain rooms, people looking at you like this and acting like they got an attitude with you. You wondering why? Because this person that went and lied on you and try to ruin your reputation. Now you done walk in this room, now your reputation is slaughtered. Because it's this demonic force that was so envious and jealous of you, and went and told other people, and now these people that they done told got, instead of, because a lot of these people they tell, like I said, they stupid as hell too. Instead of getting to know who you are as an individual for themselves, they'll sit there and be like, well, maybe it's true. Maybe it's true what she said about her. Maybe it's true what he said about him. So now all of a sudden, they looking at you like you crazy, and now the lie is continuing. Now that person is telling the person, you know what's her name, so-and-so says you was sneaky. That person was sneaky. Just watch them with a close eye. So now everywhere you go, they watching you behind racks and shit. Mentally impaired. And Lord, please don't be at the register. Now the camera is on you. They watching your hands. Yeah, you gotta watch her. She wearing too much Chanel. How she working here? She might still have to register. Watch her. Now everybody watching you like this. Let me see how your hands is moving. These people are nuts. All because of a lie this funky person told on you. That's why I'm like, man, please. People are full of shit. And that's the truth. And I'm going to keep it funky, because that's what you got to keep it in this world. People are full of crap. They're full of crap. And you know, you got to be honest. You have to be honest. You can't be walking around naive. Everybody's nice. Everybody's this and that. It's all flowers. It's all this and that and that. And now they just, you saying all this stuff, and they seem nice. And next thing you know, that person is going around ruining your reputation. They telling all types of lies on you. And you're like, well, this is not true. Well, what they told me it was true. Did they? Man, please. Man, please. These demons out here, they are trying to ruin you. Because they are jealous. They are envious. And I don't care if it's a man. Man will try to ruin another man. Call him a man. This man will be a married man, faithful to his wife and all. And now he worked for a corporation. And this other stupid, raggedy looking man, see him coming in because he coming with sharp suits on and everything like this. Now this man that look like a scrawny pencil is talking about the man that got a nice built body. Tells him, he's a whore. I heard he was sleeping with the secretary there in the hall. I seen him make up odds with each other. Lying. And this man probably not even doing nothing. He probably just like, no, I'm just, in here working. I'm just nice to everybody. And I come and I speak to a woman. The woman might like him, but he might not pay attention to a woman. But next thing you know, around the whole office, this man, he's sleeping with her. These people are crazy. You say good morning to somebody. Good morning. Now you a whore. You're excuse my language. You're nothing. You're a harlot. She's a harlot. Something's not right. She batted her eyes and she smiled too long. I think they doing something. Now it's going around. Now your character's about to be ruined. You know why? Your reputation about to be ruined? Because they'll be like, you ain't got no business messing with nobody. Now you in the office. Are you messing with him? Are you dealing with him? Well, it's going around saying that you messing and you screwing around with him. Now everybody's talking about you like you ain't nothing, like you a Jezebel on the job. See, I know all about this stuff because I know people ain't worth nothing. That's why a lot of people, they always looking at me. You all right? I'm fine. I am A-okay. I just know people. And see, me, I'm sharp. I'm always looking at people like, look at this person. Look at this person. And then they looking at me like this. I'm like, what are you trying to find? Are you trying to find another lie to tell so you could go and try to say something bad about my name, my reputation? Because that's what it's looking like. Because what are you looking for? What are you trying to do? And then when you catch them, I'm fine. You feeling okay? How are you? How are you? Ah, man, please. These people are crazy. But they are jealous. These people are trying to ruin your reputation. They are jealous. Keep that in mind. When you got a light and you know who you are and you stand strong in your power, man, please. They're going to try to ruin your reputation and everything. This is what these people, they make up lies. And they will tell lies. They will tell terrible lies. Terrible lies. That can almost land you in prison. Lies. Lies. And if they tell lies on you like that, you got to watch these people. You got to watch them with a close eye. They watching you, you got to watch them. Because these people are not good. Because their whole thing is, I'm jealous of her, or I'm jealous of him. They got it. They look like they live a happy life. They dress nice. They smell good. They look like they got it going on. They don't know nothing about anything that's going on with you personally. So now they want to make up these lies. And I think she's sleeping with him for money. I think he's sleeping with her. And I think this and that. These people are liars. All trying to defame who you are. Because they ain't got the light that you got. They don't got the shine that you got. They don't have that star quality. When you walk on, you light it up. So everybody's looking at you. So they're like, oh, it's too much. Let me see what type of lie I can conjure up to defame them. Don't trust nobody. Trust nobody. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys are having a great night. I am about to take it down. Today is a beautiful day. And it is cold outside. I'm not going to lie. I was walking through the street to Target, and left that place, and I'm telling you, it was like terrible. I said, oh my God, what's going on? And I was walking, I got my little cute little skirt on, my little cute little skirt, my little feather blouse, and my little hat. But as I'm walking, man, you should have seen me holding on to my hat like this, trying to get down the street, because my hat almost flew off my head. That's how windy it was out there. I was like, Jesus Christ, the man was laughing. I was holding on to my head, trying to hold on the bags. It's a mess. But anyway, it's still a beautiful day. Any day God that gives us is a beautiful day. I hope you guys have a beautiful night. I'm going to take it down. But remember, chosen ones, they are trying to ruin your reputation because they are jealous. Watch those and don't give them nothing. With that being said, have a blessed night and much love.